Hi everyone, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena, and this is going to be the Reflect September reading. So what this is a collective reading for the month of September 2023, or from whenever you decide to tune into the reading, because time is still fluid. So whenever you decide to tune in, if you feel guided to press play, this message will still resonate with you. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is what is on your mind. What is it that you have been thinking about a lot about as of recently, or what is it that you need to reflect on in the coming month? Okay, so for you specifically, collective, the deck that I decided to pull for you was the vision board deck. So this month I definitely see a lot of people focusing on their own personal goals and their ambitions right now. They're focusing on their own aspirations, their dreams, and what is it that they're trying to manifest at this current time. So this is a lot of what I'm seeing you focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and start to pull from this deck. This reading is, this specific reading is not sun, moon, or rising specific. So however, you resonate with this reading is however you decide to take it, but only if it resonates with you. Please still use your own discernment, okay? And I do want to let you know that there will be a part 2 to this reading, and you can watch that by signing up for my email list down below for free. And that reading is going to be the Think Again reading, and that reading is all about all the interactions, the engagements, the influences that you have around you that you need to think again about, because you want to be sure that you're not going to make any silly mistakes or be misdirected or misguided away from your purpose at this time, especially when you're focused on your goals, okay? So let's see exactly what is it from this vision board that you guys are trying to manifest at this time. And I say you guys, me included, because again, this is the collective reading. So everybody is included in this reading, all right? So let's see, what do we have? Immediately, everybody is focusing on making their body a lot healthier. Okay, and when I say healthier, that not only talks about like changing your diet or working up on your fitness, but this also talks about having a healthy body image or a healthy relationship with your body. So making sure that you are tuned in to what your body has to tell you, just tuning into your own personal cues and whatever it is that your body is trying to like read to you, like staying in tune. So a lot of you have been very much disengaged, not listening to your body. Some of you could have been sick like me. Personal story, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but just recently I had got out the hospital, and to be honest with you, wasn't really none wrong, but what was wrong was just like a lot of old buried down energy that just found its way to surface through sickness. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing, like the collective going through, but in their own specific ways. And it could be showing up through your body. So you could be going through sickness, or you could be going through body changes, or just anything with your body that you are undergoing that's trying to get into a healthier phase. So let's see what's at the bottom. Some of you are also trying to be fearless, trying to break through your fears. So maybe some of you have a fear of seeing your body in a different way, or connecting to your body in a different way, maybe breaking out of old habits that just refuse to die. Old habits die hard. So that could be another thing that you're probably trying to break free from. Try not to stay in this cage that you see yourself in, not seeing your body as a cage, but seeing your body as a house that your spirit calls home. All right, so let's see, why is this coming up? We're gonna go ahead and pull some other oracles for you. I forgot what the name of this other oracle is, but it's very helpful. So let's see what we get from here. Why is healthy body coming up for the collective? Why is everybody focusing on making their body healthy or feel better, look better? I'm also hearing appreciating. So some of you are learning how to appreciate your body more, regardless of your body type. It says you will see a positive shift when you least expect it. All right. What's at the bottom? You should go with the flow. And then you and another. When I saw this, immediately what came to mind was teamwork. So maybe it is multiple bodies in this photo. So maybe you were working with a group to work on your body goals, or maybe you're working, I just heard therapist, or some of you working with a therapist when it comes to how you relate to your body. Some of you are trying to teach yourself how to love your body more. with that feminine figure there hugging herself. I feel like some of you are trying to learn how to appreciate your body more, in the body that you were given, especially in this you know, in this culture where like BBLs is a thing, or you know, being botched up is a thing, or not putting anybody down who does that, but I'm just saying this is a culture that we live in now, where that's like a big thing, to where everybody feels like they have to change their image or they have to change their body to fit in a certain way. So this is about feeling like you're being fit in already in your own body, because your body's made for you. Okay, and then also I'm seeing that this healthy body is not just talking about your physical body, but like I'm seeing it in a more grander scale. So like it could be the body of your life, how you are related to one aspect of your life to another, and how all of that correlates to one another, because your body is a whole, you know, is a whole. So I feel like some of you are, like I say, some of you could be disengaged from certain parts of yourself, and you're being asked to bring yourself back to a wholesome state. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and get some cards out to break down what these oracles is talking about. Health kick. I heard somebody's going on a health kick. Maybe some of you are trying to kick out certain things out of your life so that you can feel healthier. Let's see. You will see a positive shift when you least expect it. So the first card that came out for you is the High Priestess. That talks about all things that are subtle. The High Priestess is an energy to where it's some things that are not as obvious to the naked eye, but if you pay close enough, you'll start to see where things connect and when things work together closely. So again, some of you could be paying attention like that to your body, looking for those little subtle cues, those little subtle signals that your body is giving you. Something about sleep is coming up. Some of you may need to catch up on your sleep. Maybe some of you, that could be one way that you bring yourself back to your healthy state, is if you give yourself enough time to rest and recover when you need to. Some of you are definitely staying up all hours of the night, and you've been doing it for quite some time, and now it's time to go back to bed. Okay. Some of you have been purposely staying up at night because you don't like the dreams that you have when you go to bed. And let's say you're a person who don't remember your dreams. Some of you have been waking up just feeling off. Allow that to happen, because something is trying to surface that you keep trying to push down, and whatever you're trying to push down is going to come up eventually. So just, again, you're going to see a positive shift when you least expect it, and I feel like when you least expect it is when you are not really open to it, when you're not really preferring something to surface up when it's trying to. So let's say like if you have like a bad dream, try not to like dismiss it when you wake up, or try to like blow it off. There could be some things that you may need to like pay attention to, because maybe those are just clues that are being given to you about how you can make some adjustments in your waking life. So really pay attention to those things that you see. And try to connect the clues together, because I feel like only you are going to be the one who understands what it is that your body is trying to tell you. Or if it's not your body, like I said, it could be just certain aspects of your life that is trying to get your attention, like, hey, I need more of this, or I need more attention here in this area of my life so that I can feel healthier overall, you know. Let's see what's at the bottom. Okay, yep, I picked that up. So we have the Four of Cups following out. Right after that, you should go with the flow, which is something that I see you not doing, but it is something that is heavily advised that you do, because Four of Cups is a detached energy. It's when you're not really trying to pay attention to what's going on around you, or more so what's going on within you. And it is a need to pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, or what is it that you're trying to resist or withdraw from, because whatever it is that you're internally trying to walk away from or run away from, you actually need to get closer to. Again, because your first card was the High Priest. It wants you to look closer at something. So whatever it is that you're purposely trying to ignore, that's the thing that you need to pay the most attention to. And I feel like me saying that, you already know that. So whatever it is that immediately popped in your head, like, yeah, that's that one thing I've been putting off. Yeah, it's time to stop putting that off now. You know, and whatever flow, whatever direction you feel guided to go in, try to ease yourself into that direction rather than being, afraid from it and trying to back away from it. Because with the Four of Cups, that is somebody who do not want to be bothered. That is somebody who do not want to pay closer attention to anything else that's, going on within them or around them. This is just somebody who wants to stay in their own little bubble. But your bubble is about to be popped, is what I just heard. And for good reason, because your bubble is not really keeping you safe like you think, it's really keeping you limited. And you're being asked to expand, okay? To see the grander picture by looking at the details that's trying to, lead you to what that picture is. Again, all so that you can get back to a wholesome state, to a healthier state. Okay? Let's see, what else do we have? There is something that is troubling you deeply. And the only how that you're not going to let this trouble you anymore is if you just face it. You really need to just face something, just head on, just face on, just whatever it is. Maybe you need to talk about something because High Priestess energy and Four of Cups right after that, that's a very mute energy to me. That's somebody who really doesn't like to talk much about the issues. This is somebody who would definitely bottle things up if they let themselves. And I feel like the more that you do that, that's not really going to help you feel healthy. That's going to make you feel kind of like congested in a sense, So let's see. All right. And then your last tarot card, we have the Ten of Swords. That's a fragile energy. I feel like what would help you to feel better is to talk about something with another person, because it does say you and another, and that's what the Ten of Swords is clarifying. I feel like what will help you is to talk about something that has troubled you based on what somebody else has said to you or done to you, or in a way that you feel backstabbed, because Ten of Swords is usually a backstabbing type of energy, and it's usually undeserved. So there's a time or a situation in your life where you feel like something happened to you or something was said to you to where you didn't deserve it, or you felt like you were wronged, and you just pretty much just kept it inside rather than just letting it, be expressed and letting other people know how you really feel and how it truly affected you. And I feel like when most people, they don't really know that you have this struggle or that you have this feeling of being hurt or sideswept or betrayed or anything, because you just pretty much just kept it to yourself. And I feel like the more that you do that, I feel like you're only going to be hurting yourself more by just keeping it quiet. So I really do feel like, and then especially by it being swords too, swords represents communications, the thoughts that we share or don't share with other people, and then 10 being completion. I feel like this is a situation where you tried to talk about it, but maybe you went on deaf ears before. Try talking about it again, or continue to make yourself heard, continue to make yourself known, or make something known. Or if it's not with another person, address it to yourself. Write it down in a journal, put it on video, whatever it is you need to do just to get it out. Because I feel like the more you keep something in, the less healthier you're going to feel, the less vibrant you're going to feel, I don't know why, but I felt the need to get out the career and money deck as well. So something about your job or your career or your finances could be playing a factor here. Maybe you're going under a reconstruction phase, and that could be a little bit challenging because maybe some of you feel like you got to start all the way over. Maybe you got to partner with new people, or maybe you got to partner by yourself. Maybe you don't have any partner. Maybe you just got to, start from scratch all alone. Let's see, what is this? Why is this coming up for the collective in relation to healthy bodies? Healthy body can also mean like you want other healthier individuals around you. Maybe some of you feel like the people in your environment has pretty much brought your light down in a sense to where you feel like you gotta withdraw within yourself rather than confide in the people around you. So maybe some of you are trying to manifest like healthier connections to where you can confide in others, whether that be friends, relatives, or just anybody who you feel like you can talk to where you feel like it's not gonna put you down or put your spirit down or make you feel less than. Again, it'll be healthy. Okay. Some of you recently could have lost a job. And with that job loss also came with the loss of friends or people to talk to, or people who you thought were your friends, or people who you thought that you can do business with, because we have job loss and rescheduling. Maybe things are not I'm hearing something being pushed off. There's things constantly being pushed off where you always have to reschedule, replan. It just seems like nothing is just ever coming to light, or nothing is ever coming together. And then we also have spending. If you have gone through this, again, you will see a positive shift when you least expect it, because, you know, when something leaves our life, that makes room for something better to replace it. So I wouldn't hold my head down about that for too much longer, because right when you think nothing is going your way, things are going to start to look a little bit better. There could have been an issue with spending. Some of you are afraid to make an investment, and you're being guided to do so because it will make something more easier to deal with later on. It might be like you never want to make that initial investment at first, because, you know, you got to start that foundation. But once that foundation starts to, you know, grow something substantial, then it'll start to benefit you. So I feel like if you feel like you have to spend some money now in order to be stable later, go ahead and do that. I feel like some of you are a little bit hesitant about that, but I feel like it'll be a good use of your time and your finances. Yeah, be willing to take the risk. That was literally the next card out. Be willing to take the risk. And then again, you see how there's two people partnering up. I feel like if you were struggling with people who were not really working together with you well, hold your head up high. I feel like, again, whatever left is going to be replaced with better. So better job, better partners, better people to talk to, or just a healthier environment to where you feel like you can actually thrive, or at least express yourself, you know. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. What is it that the collective can expect throughout the month of September when it comes to healthy body? Yeah, don't give up. Be positive. That's the main message. Again, you will see a positive shift when you least expect it. So be positive. Don't give up. Okay. Things will likely go your way. If not now, it will soon. Okay. Things just have time, or you have time for things to come together. We have gestating ideas, pending epiphanies, and developed thinking. I definitely see you doing that with this detached energy, with this Four of Cups. You're trying to get your thoughts together. The only thing with that is don't get too lost in your thoughts, because then you'll get stuck. Because the Four of Cups is usually somebody where, if you notice that cup, they're getting offered help, but they're too lost in their thoughts to even see it. So make sure that you still, you know, remain present. Again, it goes back to the healthy body. Make sure that you're staying present within your body. Okay? Let's see what else. But I do feel like there's going to be some ideas that come to mind. They may not be fully developed or be ready to be fully acted on at this time. But whatever it is that you're thinking, keep going in that direction, because eventually you're going to get the clarity that you're looking for to help make your choices easier to make. And then again, for those of you who are struggling with, you know, interactions with people that may not be the best for you, or maybe people have left you and now you're just pretty much, you know, high and dry all on your own, there will be plenty of love to give, or plenty of love to receive from other people who will enter your life, or better individuals who you can work well with, because it'll be all good energy, good friendly energy that, you know, you can work well with. Again, be willing to take the risk, be willing to open up, don't close yourself off, because once you do that, you can close yourself off from good people too, and not just the bad ones, right? So to go ahead and wrap this up, let's go ahead and get you some final advice. And then I'm going to give you a sneak peek into what it is that you need to think again about when it comes to your interactions with other people and the other influences around you, so that you don't get misguided and that you can stay on your, of course, corrected path. Okay. So what is some final advice for the collective when it comes to this healthy body? Okay. Release it during the next waning moon. Okay, at the time I'm filming this, we just had the blue moon in, what was that, in Pisces, I think. And I follow Vedic, so I'm going to say it was the blue moon in Aquarius. But in Western, it was the blue moon in Pisces. So now we're about to enter the waning phase. So if you're watching this at this current time, whatever it is you feel the need to release so that you can make room for better, now would be the time to start doing that, especially if it would help you to feel healthier inside your own body. Or just feel healthier in general, you know, in your life in general, right? And yes, like I just said, with this Four of Cups, please avoid overthinking. Just because you have some ideas that are forming in your mind right now and things are, are coming together, they're not quite together just yet. So don't overthink things. Just, again, what you were being guided to do, go with the flow. Okay, so that's that for the collective reflection. Now for your sneak peek into the think again when it comes to relationships with other people. And I also wanted to say specifically for couples, this think again reading is going to be for everybody, but specifically if you are in a romantic relationship, you might get a lot of messages out of here. Wow, I picked this up. I straight said it. Money issues. Some of you are definitely struggling with some financial issues or just issues with your job or your career and the people that you work with and how that's negatively affecting your money. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. The email will be right down below for you to sign up, and then once you sign up for free, the videos and the whole playlist will be made available to you. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.